Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Megan, here. How you doing? How's life? So, I did something stupid, and I had this video all uploaded and ready to go for you guys. I was actually like weeks ahead, and it was awesome. And then I deleted it. So, excuse the face. It's not that good right now. But I'm working on it, and my hair's still kind of wet because I just showered. Yay, fun. Okay, but as I said in the other video, sorry, I'm distracted. I'll just, this is a, what's it called? It's about my life, as it probably says up in the title, my life. So, it's like a Draw My Life, only I'm going to be telling you about it instead of drawing it. Also, I'm on my phone because I don't have my camera. It's a common theme with me, apparently. So if I switch back and forth, it's just because if you, like this, my hand got tired, so I switched. Also, airplanes, what the heck. But yeah, so it's pretty long since I've been alive for 22 years. Next week, I think. I don't remember. My birthday's April 22nd. This is April something. I don't remember. Anyway, so wait, no, 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you my life basically, but in 2 parts. So let's get crack-a-lackin' with the first part. So I like to call myself a miracle baby because when my sister came, when my mom had my sister, she tore the birthing canal, and my mom was bleeding internally, and the doctors said that it would be really, really hard for her to have another child. They had a miscarriage, well, one at least that I know of, and then they got pregnant with me, and I was born on Monday, April 22nd, 1996, at 10:39 a.m. in the morning, and I was a good old 8-pound baby. Yeah, I was big. But yeah, so sorry, starting at 3 weeks old, I started going to a babysitter, and I went to her every single day, unless my parents had off of work, which would usually be the weekends. And then when my parents did have to work on the weekends, I would go to her after I started. Wow, Megan. Okay, so I would go to her when my parents had to work. Except if my parents didn't have to work on the weekends, obviously they didn't need childcare. But then I started going to school, so I stopped going to her every single day and just started going on the weekends when my parents had to work, and then in the summer, which would be every single day, pretty much. And it was really nice. I loved going there. And my cousins, this is on my dad's side, would go with me, so I would have people my age that were related to me to play with. And my sister also went there, and it was just a really nice childhood. We were middle class. We lived in a nice house. I got everything I needed plus more. It was a really good childhood growing up. And then in first grade, oh wait, hold on, crap. In preschool, I met my first best friend. Her name was Jenna. And we were best friends until about 5th grade when we just grew apart. And then in young fives, which is basically kindergarten for shy kids, I met my now best friend, Megan. Yes, her name's Megan. We have the same name. She's a real person. Yeah, okay. And they wanted to send us to kindergarten the next year, but our parents were like, no, they just went through kindergarten. It just has a different name. So they sent us to summer school. We were both very angry about that, but in the end, we were both really happy that we went to summer school. Not to jump to first grade, but because that is where me and Megan just started to really be friends and get to know each other and everything. And then that fall, I went to first grade, and again, my teacher wanted to hold me back because I was too shy and quiet. She didn't feel I was ready for second grade. And back then, so that would have been like early 2000s, you could push your child forward if you didn't want them to get held back. And that's what my parents wanted to do, but they wouldn't let them. So they moved me to a private Christian school from second grade to fourth grade. They were a bunch of crazy cuckoo head people. I was the only really normal one that came out of them. Whoever graduated from there went to the extreme after they graduated. Like, some of them have now calmed down and they're normal, if you know what normal is. Who does anyway? And then I went back to that public school that I was at before in 5th grade for middle school. Middle school was a very awkward time for me. At 12, I started my period. TMI probably, sorry, don't care. I started getting, my face started breaking out. I started getting hair in places I didn't want to get it. I just went through puberty and it was horrible. And yeah, I also started dating in middle school. The ripe old age of, I don't even know how old I was. I know I was maybe I was 12, I don't know. But I was in 6th grade, I know that much. And I like to say I was a serial dater in middle school because I had a lot of not meaningful relationships. Like, they would last a week to a month. Like, I had a 1 month curse, I like to say, in middle school, where like the guys would we would date for a week, or like to a month, and then they would break up with me. But I really didn't do anything except hold their hands because I was super nervous to do anything else. So I would just hold their hands and be really awkward and hit them a lot, and I was kind of an abusive person, but like, it would just be like a tap, like, shut up. Yeah. I didn't leave anymore because I promise. It was just, nevertheless, it was bad. It was just really bad, and a lot of the times all the guys wanted was sex, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna have sex. I hate my body. Ew, I don't even like being naked. Which is a true fact. I hated being naked in middle school. What else? Yeah, pretty much that. My school went into renovation, so they got rid of the middle school. So I only was actually in the middle school for 1 year, and then I went back to the elementary in 6th grade, and then I moved up to the high school in 7th grade, and then I got to go into the new middle school wing in the high school in 8th grade. But yeah, really awkward time for me. Don't recommend going back. Obviously, you can't go back. What am I talking about? Anyway, and then came high school and my first semi-serious relationship with a kid. We're gonna name him D. He was super nice, and I was super mean to him. I was his first girlfriend, so he didn't know really like how to act or really what to do, and I kind of took advantage of that, and I was really mean to him. And D, if you're listening or watching, which you probably aren't, I'm really sorry, but hey, it all worked out for the best because he's married now. But we've dated twice. We dated from end of freshman year. No. Spring of freshman year, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, spring of freshman year. To the day before school started in September. So all that the whole summer. And then I broke up with him because I got really scared because I started feeling feelings for him that I didn't ever feel for anyone else. It's called love, guys. And then winter of sophomore year, we dated for 4 months the first time and 3 months the second time. And then in January, he started dating his future wife. But anyway, of sophomore year. But then in April of sophomore year, I met a guy named A, we're gonna call him A, who I dated from April 2012 to August 2014, 2013, no, 14, August 2014. So it was 2.5 years, give or take. And that was like my first real relationship, and I was in love with him. I thought I was gonna get married, and we were going to have children together and build a life together. But that relationship was not healthy at all. It was very emotionally manipulative, abusive, like emotionally abusive. He would build me up just to bring me down and make me feel horrible, and then I would feel like I was walking on eggshells, and I just didn't want to do the wrong thing for him to break up with me because I was so in love with him. And then he would build me back up, and the cycle would go on, and anytime I thought about breaking up with him, he would just give me reasons why I didn't want to break up with him. And finally, I was over it. I was like, I need to break up with him, so I tried breaking up with him, and one of the really big things in our relationship was having sex, and I was very adamant, sorry, I'm playing with my necklace, that I was going to remain a virgin until I was married, and he was very adamant that I was not. And so I went back and forth on losing my virginity to him. I did not lose my virginity to him. We did not have sex. That's what I used to break up with him. I was like, I'm not gonna have sex with you, like, unless we're married. That's what it's gonna be like. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna break up with me because he really wants to do it. And he just brushed it off, and he was like, it's okay, I love you. And then like a week or two later, he broke up with me because he felt it wasn't fair to me that he was always up north, which he went to school 4.5 hours away, in Michigan. And he never really came down because he really wasn't in a good space with his family. So he's like, I don't want to feel stuck here and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, oh, shut up. So yeah, we broke up, and it was so freeing, and the relationship goggles came off, and I was just like, why did you guys let me stay in this relationship for so long? Which my sister and my best friend were always like, no, you need to break up with him, he's a horrible person, blah 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 blah. And I never listened to him. Also, he was my first kiss at 16. It was just like a normal first kiss. It was in October. It was a couple days before Halloween. He walked me back to my house because we were hanging out. Sorry, excuse me. And he at the time was 6'2", no 6 foot. He later became 6'2". Anyway, and I was the little 5'6" child, and I was really nervous about it, and so I just had my head down like this the whole time, and he like cranked his neck weird and like gently pressed his lips against mine, and that made me go weak at the knees, and I tripped on the stairs on the way up to my house. So I mean, it was just like that. Anyway, and then I started college that September, and I think that is a good stopping point for this video. So this is part 1, like I said. Part 2 will be the 2 weeks after my birthday, because let's see, I have a video planned for next week, and then the week after that I think is what I got for my birthday, and then the part 2 will be the week after that. And I realize you can't see my hand, but oh well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like what you heard about my life thus far, give it a thumbs up. If you're excited for part 2, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below some things that you want me to do in videos. Subscribe if you want to see more of my pretty face. I promise it's pretty. I just got out of the shower and didn't do my makeup yet because I realized that I deleted the video. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys have a good week, good month. My birthday soon, and I'm gonna be 22, and I'm so excited. And just thank you for watching, and I hope to see your beautiful faces next week. Okay, bye.